Willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Clannad After Story. Stehen geblieben in einem Gespräch, was zwischen Nagisa und ihm jetzt ablaufen soll. Und wir bringen nur Punkte raus.
Henny, are you awake?
Yep. Ja.
Was what I said during lunch break?
What was?
That Henny was a person that couldn't to do that.
Shiver. Ja, und so. Irregular shrieks through my body. Ja, wir schütteln uns. It couldn't be that Nagisa was concerned about that even more. I couldn't think of her bringing it up after it had died out.
That was really surprised.
Well, it has a different meaning. Besides, oh, that's true. If I did that, you wouldn't like it, would you, Nagisa?
That's not the meaning I mean. Huh?
Genau.
About about the what Dad was joking with Mom about. I mean, that's you wouldn't do it at all.
Well, yeah, I know. Even I figured that one out. I'm glad. Da, du. So, hören, beruhig dich.
Ja, die Chat ist klar.
Was?
I'm glad in this case.
Wie laut hat man's gehört bei dir?
Was?
Wie laut hat man das gehört, dass ich den Duden auf meinen Schädel eingeschlagen habe?
Ein bisschen.
Ein bisschen. Ich müsste dieses Video auch mal nachgucken. Oder in irgendeins, wo ich mich schlage mit dem Duden.
But generally speaking.
She continued talking.
Generally speaking, that sort of things that is man. Not something I don't hate.
My body was again tense.
If you're being pardoned about is it any it's there's nothing to be painted about.
Remain silent. Und so.
Das ist aber auch wirklich dem, ja?
Ja.
Okay. Glaube ich jetzt mal. What will you do? Am I okay? Well, I'm older, you see.
It wasn't natural at all for someone older than me asked what to do. But that's Nagisa, doing the best she can. That was probably her taking into consideration that I was holding back. I could tell her body was moving.
When you listen, Hennigan?
She whispered close to my ear.
Was?
Was? Egal. If I were to tell her that it were fine, I might not be able to turn back. I was afraid. But because I loved Nagisa, because it was Nagisa that would do that, it was normal for me to want to. But am I qualified right now to earn something like that? Am I really working that hard? I really don't know. Yeah, I have to answer quickly. Before I could even decide, Nagisa opened her mouth.
I come beside you.
Flipping over the futon, Nagisa softly slipped in. Seems like all I did was pay attention without answering. I thought of nothing, saying anything. But I couldn't do anything, like I were paralyzed. Und Wusel. Nagisa moves inside the futon, sticking right next to me, bringing her arms around my waist. I felt her warmth channel through half of my body. It felt really warm. Und warum ist da keine Musik? She was never this close. Nagisa kept close. My chest beat hard. It was violent. Without a doubt, up until now, my heart hadn't been racing this much. Nagisa pushed her nose against my neck. And Nagisa's breathing was also warm. That part heated up. And she put more power into the arms she had around my waist, embarrassing me. Ah, da fängt die Musik an.
Ja.
Just from that alone. Und da kommt gerade wieder wer rein. Hi, wer auch immer. Und so.
Ich bring sie nach dem Abwaschen wieder mit hoch, das musst du dann nicht noch geladen haben. Na, Henny oder Alex?
Okay. Ja, okay. Mache ich einfach mal weiter. Just from that alone, I felt I couldn't be a happier guy. Being within Nagisa's arms. That's how much I loved her. The Nagisa that I love. And Nagisa remained silent. I was left to be enveloped in that feeling of happiness. A while passed, and then I finally realized this was the best Nagisa could do. Falls ihr wissen wolltet, warum ich gerade gelacht habe, so ob's Alex oder ich bin, dann fragt sie. Realizing that, I immediately let out a burst of laughter, feeling relieved.
What are you laughing?
Entschuldigung. Geiler Versprecher.
Ich hasse diese Wörter mit Lachen und Englisch und Lachen und About. Ich nicht.
Lauch.
Lauch.
Naja. She said that, separating her face from my neck.
You still think I am a kid? Kein Kid, oh man. Henny kann.
Du wolltest das Kunde eigentlich weglassen, aber egal.
Sorry. I'm older than you. Older than you. Yes. You're senior.
Yeah, I know.
Then why are you Lauch?
Ich kann nicht mehr. Well, how do I put this? It's because I'm happy.
You I'm glad. But I guess Lauch in Switch.
Genau, jedes Mal, wenn er jetzt da steht, sage ich einfach Lauch. Then what should I do? You want me to breathe widely?
That would be more like in Zen
Laughing. And then hug me.
Okay.
No, Mom. Nagisa?
Yes.
Stronger.
Okay. How's that?
That's really good. Though all she's doing is hugging me. After that, breathe on top of my nose and it'll be perfect.
Okay.
Und so, ne?
So.
Stronger.
Blow.
Genau. This seriously is the best.
Warte mal. Ich muss mal
Was muss?
Nase schnauben. Heute bin ich die Schuldige.
Okay. Ich habe sie gestern durch Mikro angesteckt. Ja, sowas geht. Über Entfernung. Oh big guy. Though from this side, it looks so much like playing house, it's amusing. But for us, that was the best we can. Love each other. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag, Miri!
Yay!
10. Mai, so,
Er hat es gemerkt.
Nein! Ich doch nicht! Schäm dich!
Alex hat sich gleich am zweiten Tag gemerkt. Oder dann, als ich 7
Ich bin nicht gut in Geburtsdaten merken. Und so, aber egal. A brand new week begins, with the days at the workplace again. Yep. Good morning.
Oh,
I guess it simply ended with everyone greeting me. I still felt like I was out of place.
岡崎、これ持ってろ。
Was soll ich halten? Kuchen? What is it? Kuchen? Ich hab Bock auf Kuchen gerade und Kekse.
Haha. Ich hab, hier, wie heißt...
Sag
Namen.
nichts. Ich wette, ich würde mich dann nur aufregen und auch was wollen. Wie gesagt, ich muss zu dir und Essen klauen. Yoshino-san handed me a bundle of paper. Ich wiederhol's nicht, das siehst du, wenn du das Video siehst.
Nein, das will ich jetzt wissen.
Nein. They had
Okay.
English characters written on them. Was?
So.
Ich wollte nur zu dir und Essen klauen.
伝票だ。
Oh, die Mistviecher haben uns das schon...
これは防水ケース。
Though Yoshino-san explained each thing, I really couldn't understand it all. Oh, nächster Tag. Geburtstag vorbei, kurzer Geburtstag. Good morning.
お、坊主。おはよ
The next day seems like they might have gotten used to me, calling me boy. Guess it's like that. Just as I went to get changed, the elderly co-worker stopped me.
う。若いの。お前さん天気予報見たか？
No, I haven't.
そうか。夕方から雨らしいから気ぃつけることな。雨だけはどうにもならないからな。
Everyone said. I guess I have to worry about water just because we are working with electric stuff. Seem like it's rain and good day.
そうだな。親方も言ってた。
What are we gonna do when it starts raining?
降り方にもよる。ひどければ中止だ。
What if it's just raining cats and dogs?
危険だな。防水シートかぶせて手早く終わらせる。
Genau. Can we do something like that?
後期は待ってくれないからな。
Und immer noch dieselbe Stelle. Das ist immer das Bild, wenn wir arbeiten. Egal. The clear skies in the morning also become filled with clouds at noon. We still had one thing to do, but even now it looked like it was about to rain. Yoshino-san, it looks like it might rain. Will it still be fine?
やかましい。さっさとカバー持ってこい。そろそろ終わるぞ。
Though Yoshino-san was focused on the work, he sometimes clicked his tongue, looking up at the sky. This was the first time I saw him so nervous. Feeling cold winds brush against his cheeks. He finally settled things and turned around.
岡崎、今すぐ防水シート2枚持ってこい。
Okay. Okay, I got it. In haste I ran to the light truck, taking blue-colored sheets and come back. And just within that time, the asphalt began to dye black.
キランと俺の手を隠すようにしろ。絶対に離すな。
I spread out the sheet and desperately covered Yoshino-san. The rain began hitting us hard without mercy, and the sheet was enveloped in the wind as if it would rip apart. But while we went through it, I stopped caring about the rain. Yoshino-san's performance was completely different. Even though he should have been used to the same job by now, his speed, accuracy, everything was different. Even more, when he was done, it seemed so tidy. It was like an example. I was taught that though getting the wearing right was important, so was how well the wearing needed to look. He dealt with the rain on the wires, due to the possibility of fire or short circuits. His speed was many times quicker than mine. Und
寒いか
ja, wir sind kalt und ob wir uns jetzt erkälten oder nicht, sehen wir dann im nächsten Part. Bis dahin viel Spaß und tschüss. Und Miri sagt auch tschüss.
Ja, tschüss.